Pritha Pokharal is one of the protesters. She is joining me at the moment. Pritha, are we to say that now
Yes,
the protests are over? Now that the army has taken over, the Prime Minister has resigned, Pritha, can we say now that your protests are over? Or are you just waiting to see what happens next?
I think that we need to keep the momentum going in terms of how the protest was about anti-corruption and bad governance, right? But in terms of the leadership, I think still a lot of things are at stake. There is a lot of uncertainty, I would say, because personally, the discussion to this was done through Discord, and as well as the meeting that the chief of army had also involved Durga Prasad and Ravi Lami Chhane as the stakeholders, and the Gen Zs, the representatives from the Gen Z protest side have expressed their disappointment because the stakeholders now are different, So I am, me as a protester, I am wondering why any official spokesperson has not come forward from the Gen Z side as, okay, this is what is happening next. This is what we are planning to do, So
No,
in
but who
that
is your
sense,
leader?
I
You
think
see,
people still
Prita,
are in touch.
Prita, you're saying,
Yes.
no, but Prita, who is the leader? No, who is the leader of your Gen Z protest? They seem to us leaderless. Is there a leader? Is there a single leader who can be spoken to, who has the authority to speak to the army or indeed to the establishment?
So, see, there is a lot of speculation regarding this. I wish I could give you a name, but I myself am speculating. Like people have been, as per the Discord discussion that was happening online, Sagar Dhakal was leading the discussion platform. So his name has come forward, but so far there is no such name that okay, this is the leader. This person was leading. That is also one reason why the protest got out of hand because number one, there was no code of conduct in the protest, right? Like now that I look back, like so many people have now aligned to different ways, like I don't stand for violence, but people started resorting to violence. So now I'm questioning if we were following somebody, we were not, right? It was all through social media. So there is not particularly a face or a person who has stood up and said, okay, I'm leading this or
So
I'm
you're
going to be
not
a
just
representative.
you're not justifying the violence. Am I correct, Preeta? You're not justifying the violence at all. You're
Not at
saying that you
all.
all
Not at
came
all.
together on social media, but then this movement was taken over by violent protesters.
Yes. This was something that we didn't expect. Like when the first day of violence, that was just on Monday, right? That day as well, like it started off very peacefully. A lot of youths were on the street, and it was really sad that 20 people were killed. But the next day, the how events unfolded, like Singha Darbar was burned down, our Supreme Court is burned down. A lot of vandalism all over the city. I think things really went out of control, and there was a lot of meddling from I think some political parties,
Right.
or we still do not have any like particular name that has come forward, but this isn't just the Gen Z's doing.
Right.
It is not, because things got like it was very anarchic. It was very out of
Okay.
hand, and I do not condone that kind of behavior at all, and it's very shameful that we have burned down important administrative places,
Right.
judicial buildings. Police offices have been burned down. So yeah.
Okay, let me leave it there, Preeta. What you're saying is interesting. You're saying this was a social media movement that wanted change, but you didn't want violence. I appreciate you joining me on the show today. Now,